Hey there guys, and welcome back to another video here at Top Tier Garage. Today we're going to be going over the Atlas 80 volt lineup with a second video showcasing the 40 volt lineup in a future video later this week. Let's go. So starting out at the top of the page, we see that we have the two hot ticket items, which are the self-propelled lawnmower and also the push version. Now don't let them price tags on these guys send you into sticker shock. With the 20% off all Atlas tools at the moment, that brings the price down of the self-propelled mower to $256 and the push version down to $200. In my honest opinion, spending the extra $56 to get the self-propelled version is hands down worth the money every time. If you break it up over the life of the mower, which a normal lawnmower lasts 5 to 10 years on average, depending on the maintenance you do to it or don't. And if you mow your grass once a week from April to October, that's 28 times a year or 140 to 280 mowings over its entire lifetime. So that self-propelled mower only costs an extra 20 to 40 cents each time you bring it out, depending on the life of the machine. But you know what else doesn't cost much over its entire lifetime? Dropping a like and subscription to Top Tier Garage. Every time you do, it helps out the channel more than you can even believe, and helps me stay motivated to bring you guys more and more content. I'm on the road to 100 subs and would like for you guys to tag along for the ride. Alright, so now let's dive into the statistics on this mower. One of the key features about this mower is the variable speed cruise control that senses your pace and will speed up and slow down to match. So if you want to do the 50-yard dash for this thing, it'll try its best to keep up, but no promises. Or if you just want to go on a brisk walk and let it basically drive itself, it can do either or attempt to. But on the other hand, you have the push version, which has a very distinct advantage over the self-propelled counterpart, which is the battery lasts quite a bit longer. The self-propelled version is rocking a 65-minute runtime compared to the 80-minute runtime for the push. For many homeowners, this 65-minute runtime is long enough for most lawns. I mean, if the battery lasts its full runtime, it's going to be able to cut around half an acre of grass, which is far bigger than most lot sizes of the typical homeowner. But if you're really worried about runtime, this mower can accept not one, but two 80-volt batteries at a time and will automatically switch over when the other dies, giving it a total runtime of 130 minutes, which is insane, or a whopping 160 minutes in the push version. But owning two batteries with the cost of $110 each would almost cost as much as the mower itself. So you'd have to be heavily invested into the Atlas brand in order to rationalize having two batteries. In my opinion, if you need this longer runtime of anything more than 65 minutes, I would just run it till it dies, plug it in into the rapid charger, take a nice 45-minute break, and then come back to a 90% charged battery to finish the job. So next up on the list, we have the 80 volt chainsaw. This saw retails for about $190, but with the 20% off coupon, it brings it down to a more reasonable price of $152, which is a great price for the performance that this saw offers. At first glance, it claims to have 4 times the power and 4.5 times more cuts per charge. But if you look over at the side here, it is only comparing it to the Bauer brand, which is a lot more budget friendly and made for homeowners that only bring it out a few times each year. And in order to get an average number, I had to go to a totally different screen and actually search for it. It claims that the 80 volt saw can cut 140 4x4 logs before it dies, which is a lot of wood. I think that this battery technology is not that far along to be able to introduce it into the logging industry, where you need absolute maximum runtime and have limited access to electricity in the deep woods. But for the average tree trimmer that cuts down a single tree at a time, this would be absolutely fine. Even if it's in an urban setting, the quietness of this electric saw might actually be a selling point compared to gas, because gas saws are often crazy loud. This saw will also take less toll on your body over time, with being 5 pounds lighter than the average gas saw, and also no need to pull start, and it's low vibration. It is a triple threat, and at the end of the day, your body will thank you. And now on to the 80 volt blower and string trimmer. I'm going to group these two tools together because these electric types of tools have been on the market for years already. This 80 volt blower rocks a brushless motor like the rest of the lineup and claims it can clear over half an acre on a single charge. It retails for about $120, but with a 20% off coupon, it brings the price down to $96, which is very reasonable compared to its competition and also gas blowers. It puts out a staggering 150 miles per hour max wind speed, but does not give any statistics on the CFM of the blower, which is strange. I'm gonna have to do some more digging to find out what it's actually rated at, because that's normally how you rate blowers. And last but not least, we have the 80 volt string trimmer. This trimmer rocks a straight shaft design with a commercial grade metal housing. Nothing in the description points to how long this battery life is on the trimmer, but if it can run a 21-inch mower for 80 minutes on its own, my best guess is that you'll have way more than enough power to do your entire lawn and also have plenty of juice left over. And remember, all these deals are tool only. They do not offer any bundle deals at this moment, but I'm sure they will offer some special down the road sometime for you to pick up a battery or a charger at a lower rate. But for now, you're stuck buying one battery, which is the 8040 2.5 5 amp hour battery, which is currently $110. That's more than the price of the blower and string trimmer separately. But for the chargers, they give you two options. You can get a rapid charger for $60 or the standard charger for $30. If you plan on getting one of these 8040 volt batteries, it will work on every single tool in the Atlas lineup because of its dual voltage, which is extremely efficient and cost effective, and that's a win in my book. Alright you guys, so that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video learning about the new Atlas lineup, and I hope to see you next time here on Top Tier Garage. Thank you.